I think it's a little bit of both. I think for sure it's a really big day to have two women in management on one team. Just goes to show Jim's vision to sort of diversify, get different voices, get different people's experience, and draw them together. So I think it's something to celebrate. Looking at two women on a management team, it really is. But on the other hand, maybe this conversation will change in 10 years. It won't be a big deal, or 5 years, it won't be a big deal when other teams do the same and follow suit. And I'm a hockey player. I always defined myself as a hockey player growing up. It was other people that defined me as a girl trying to play a man's game. So I'm used to that sort of view. But for me, that's not, I identify myself, and hockey's been a part of my life since I was pretty much born into it. So I'm confident in that, but I do think it is a bit of a celebration today. But after that, it's just we're going to get to work like everybody else on this team, and that's what it's about. I do think there's definitely, you now can look at the position of someone that's qualified and not just think it's a man's role. I mean, there's women that are qualified. There's players like you just mentioned that will come out of these Olympics that will retire and be able to be in roles in the NHL. And I do think you're going to see more of it. I do think, it's an exciting time. And I truly believe that there'll be more coming and more hires. Well, I mean, there's a lot to be excited about. You mentioned, me living here. I mean, that I've lived here for 20 years, and to be able to work here in this capacity is extremely exciting. And I didn't frankly think it was possible at all. And I was always, could I move my kids somewhere? Should I take this opportunity here and there? And it all came down to me just wanting to have, to be here, raise my kids while I could when they were young. And, I didn't turn down jobs in this capacity at all. I know that's never been offered. So it was more about like just getting back into the game when I was ready. And the opportunity in Seattle was the one that presented itself. And it was perfect because I was able to do a lot of my scouting here. But when this job came my way and just, talking to Jim and his vision, I'm just so excited about it. And being in my backyard it makes it even better. I think it's the idea of collaboration. I'm a team player. I grew up in a team environment right from the start. And, that was one of the first things Jim talked about was how collaborative we'll all be, how all voices will be heard on any leadership, hockey ops, things that come up. And I really love that idea that we can all work together just on a flat level together and share all our ideas. And that's really, really exciting. And I think a super healthy way to run a team. Well, the nice part is I'm walking in knowing a lot about the team because I did scout the Canucks a lot over the course of time with the Kraken, and the Pacific Division was one I honed in on, and I did a lot of my scouting here because I do live here, so that helps a lot.
Also, you have been able to create so many opportunities for yourself in the game of hockey. The children's book, now you've got the podcast, you've got your name on tournaments and showcases, and helped grow the game in so many places. Are you able to continue with some of those, or is this a new chapter in your life where you only have to sort of focus all of your energies on this one job?
Well, this one job is the most important, and it's going to be in the forefront. On my own time, I can work on some of those things. I mean, helping with the tournament or just showing up for a day or two to support the women is something that Jim is supporting as well, and the Canucks. So I can keep doing some of those endeavors, but on my own time. But my biggest focus right now is just to start working on Monday and get right to it.